Alrighty, good morning everybody. It is Wednesday, I don't know the date, someday in September. Beautiful day, 70 degrees, about 10:30 in the morning. So, little, I guess, update here. I'm en route to Orient, Iowa, which is where I have been parking the 386 Peterbilt I've been driving this week. Except, when I get to Orient, I'm going to drop this pickup, my vehicle off, pick up a shop car from the guy that I'm driving the truck for this week has a repair shop, service center, and tire shop and everything. So it's one of his loaner vehicles. I'm gonna pick it up, take it to Greenfield, which is where they're based out of, and then pick the truck up, and then go to Blair, Nebraska, unload, reload, go to Eddyville, and then go home today. I didn't do any recording yesterday. It was kind of a blech day. I had some real estate stuff on Monday night that kept me up until the wee hours of the morning. I had big ambitions of getting a couple hours of sleep, then going trucking, and my body's just adjusted to normal life. I did not, I got more than a couple hours. I woke up, I wanted to be on the road by about 7 o'clock, and I woke up about 6:30. So I didn't get on the road till about 8:15. So not incredibly late, but not bad. Got over to Eddyville, got unloaded, waited about 2 hours, got reloaded, turned the truck on. I'd been sitting in the parking lot with the windows down, getting cool air. Turned the key on, talking to the wife on the phone. Started the truck, and the check engine light came on. Kind of thought, what the heck, you know, everything seemed normal. Got loaded, and I did inform the guy that owns the truck, said, hey, here's what's going on, you know, because whether I'm driving it or owning it, I'm not here to break stuff. So I let him know what was going on. He said, okay, just keep an eye on it, let me know. Took off out of Eddyville, and I noticed that the truck is like derated. It's just not pulling like it would. I mean, everything's climbing. It wouldn't build over 20 pounds of boost. Wasn't running hot, nothing like that. I thought, well, maybe there was a hole in the air-to-air or something, but why would that throw a check engine light? So, did a little inspection, you know, pull over, couldn't find nothing. Limped it back to Greenfield and plugged it in, found out that it was the coolant, not coolant temp sensor, but the coolant, like the fill sensor in the reservoir. So that puts it in like a limp mode, derates it, does whatever. So parked in Greenfield last night. They got a sensor, put a new sensor in. I had a couple things to do this morning. That's why it's 10:30. We're just now getting here. So that's what's been going on. That's how Tuesday went. So like I said, we're going Blair, unload, reload, Eddyville, unload, reload, get home late tonight. Then tomorrow morning we'll wake up bright and early, go to Blair, do the same thing, and then finish out this week of trucking, and then see what where life takes us from there. So we'll talk to you here in a little bit on the road. Okay, well, quick little update here for you again. We are in Blair. We made it. Waiting in line here to get over there where the Freightliner's coming out. If you can see it over there, that's where we dump our germ. This guy goes in front of me, and then me, and then there's a line back there. Line of trucks there. Pretty big facility here. Nifty. Extends all the way down there, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. Daycab life. Don't laugh, it's my wife's lunchbox. She packed it, so no complaints. Even if there are, the jury won't hear them. So yeah, I'm gonna snack on some lunch, I guess, and then we're gonna get unloaded, get reloaded. I can't really film a whole lot, like stand out there with my camera and do that. These places like that obviously really frown upon that. So I'll try to film what I can, but probably most of it's gonna be from the cab of my truck. So we'll see. But there's an update, and we will talk with you guys shortly. $608.55 at $4.68 a gallon. 129 gallons. This truck has one tank. Not two, one. Cost $1,200 a day, or $1,200 to fill 2 tanks. Can you honestly look at me in the face and say diesel prices have gone down? When I was trucking hard and making money, I was spending between $1.90 and $2.50 or 60 cents a gallon with a fuel discount. I don't know how anybody can look at me or anybody in the face and say diesel prices are coming back down. They never should have went up. But that's for another day. We did. Must have turned that up by accident. My hearing aid went. We did get a mud flap discount on it. I think we gave right about $4. So I mean, we're gonna save 60, 70 bucks. I shouldn't say we. The guy I'm driving for. I can say one thing definitively. I'm glad I don't have to pay for that anymore. Okay, good evening. It is like 10:15, 10:30, somewhere around there. I don't even know. It is Wednesday night. Excuse me. I'm obviously getting a little tired. Got unloaded over here at Eddyville. Waiting to get reloaded, or I'm getting reloaded currently, and then we got about a hour 45 minute drive back to my pickup, which is north of my house about 10 miles. So I got to drive north, get my pickup, drive home. So that's looking like it's gonna be like 1 o'clock in the morning before I get home. So definitely not gonna be too bright-eyed, bushy-tailed probably tomorrow morning getting this load to Blair, just because got to wake up early, help my wife get kids ready for school, and then shower, clean, you know, do everything. And I think tomorrow's my last day of doing this. I don't know yet. I don't know. So I should be loaded and on my way home by now, because I got here and there was one germ truck waiting to load, and there was nobody back dumping what they call SEM, but the bills of lading call it germ meal bulk. So I pulled in and I grabbed the CB microphone and I got a load of germ meal from Blair, Nebraska, and I need to unload it, and blah, 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 blah. Here's my unload number. Okay, sounds good. This and that, like I have the last 2 days. They said, okay, we'll let you know when they're ready for you. And I'm like, okay. So I sit here about 25 minutes, talking to Zach, my old truck driver, on the phone. He's still driving a truck, and we're BSing, shooting it, and this pretty nice black Peterbilt pulls in, that was out in Blair, and he unloaded and loaded behind me. Pulls in, pulls right up next to me, grabs the CB, says, da-da-da-da-da, same thing I said, blah, blah, blah. She goes, okay, go ahead, pull on back, they're ready for you. We'll get you taken care of. So I'm talking to Zach, I'm like, something right here, you know, something's not going right. So I grabbed the CB again, and I hollered back to her, and I said, hey, I think there's a misunderstanding here. I'm loaded, and then I'm reloading, and that's the plan, like it has been the last 2 days. Yep, no, you're good. No, we understand that. We got you taken care of. You're ready to go. We'll just call you when we're ready for you. So the other truck goes back, unloads, comes back out, sits there and waits. I'm like, okay. The one germ truck that had gone back, that was here when I got here, comes back out, and she goes, okay, we're ready for you. So I pull up on the scale because I'm scaling in to unload, and she's like, well, you're on the wrong side. And I'm like, not to scale in to unload. And she goes, but you're loading. And I'm like, no, I gotta unload first. Long story short, miscommunication on both parts. They claim they knew what was going on. It sounded like they knew what was going on, but apparently they didn't know what was going on. Well, they got numbers mixed up, they got everything mixed up, and so long story short, I got jumped, bypassed both on the unload and the load end of it. Should have taken me an hour and a half to get in here, unloaded, reloaded, and now we're going on like 3.5 hours to be in here. So guess what hasn't changed in 6.5 months of not driving a truck? Nothing. Nothing has changed. So, but anyway, that's truck driving. This has gone on way longer than I wanted. This is probably going to be the last time I see you on this video. So, it'll all be good. I'm sitting here waiting to get loaded. Coffee for the road home. That's that. That's how my day's gone. That's kind of how this week's gone. That's truck driving. Love it or hate it, it is what it is. And it'll be what it'll be. So, all that being said, until next time, we'll catch you on the flip side.